Hello, hello and welcome. Hey guys, I'm sure you have lots of duels. Well, thank you so much, Monster Mash. That's just super nice of you. Hey, Amachama, nice that you found your way here as well. So we got a lot of stuff in store for you guys. I have a feeling the music's loud, but that might just be me. If it's super loud for you guys, let me know. We can actually cover like, I don't know, 1.5 hours of Rivengard content today if we wanted to, which is like a first. I don't think we've ever had this without like stretching ourselves too thin, but there's so much going on in Rivengard right now that it's not really a problem spending this much time. So we're kicking things off. We're just gonna like warm up a little bit. So let's basically go into this, and I got some energy to spend. And like this is a free-for-all today. We can really go for it. We can either play the tournament arena for the first time ever, live on stream. We can do this. We can play campaign. Well, let's not do that. I mean, okay. We can play elite campaign to get some more gold. That's an option. We can play hero arena because I got a couple of tickets there as well. Although, quick reminder for those of you who might not be aware, like a new festival is kicking off tomorrow. Like, what is going on? So much content in Rivengard in just 12 short hours. So you don't want to go all out on tournament tickets, or hero arena tickets rather, because you want to go to the dreaded quest number 4 where you have to play 15 or 20 arena battles. I think it's 20. I should know by now. So I'm actually not playing all the way down to 0, more like to, I don't know, 7 games or something like that. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you so much. I hope you too. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend as well. And then that's more or less. Oh, we can also play Treasure Beach. Well, tell you what, since it is a Saturday and there's double gold day, we're just gonna quickly play a Treasure Beach level, because that's gonna give us a little bit of an opening to start talking about the brand new hero, Buzzy Klonkson. Buzzy Klonkson is the hero we're going to be looking at today. And one of the most exciting abilities about him, or traits rather, is the fact that he's got Looter, which means that if he is standing next to a steppable or himself walking onto a steppable, when you're taking it down, you are getting 20%, 10% extra gold. And the weird thing about this that some people don't really know is that this triggers every time you're stepping on something. It doesn't really need to be gold. This can also happen for like some gems lying on the floor. This is also true for like the only thing I'm not sure about, to be honest, is eggs. I don't know if it triggers for eggs, but that's pretty much it. One day I'm going to try it out. Happy weekend, everyone. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hello, hello, Thunder. So this is what we're going to kick things off with. We're just going to play a very quick run. And like in theory, I think we can actually see this. If we look very closely to Yasmin, we can see the gold animation. And I think there is gold animation. Did you see it? There was like a quick shine. Look at that shine. That's a direct quote from Cars 3, a movie that I've seen more times than I would like to say out loud, because my son is a mega fan of Cars. All right. So every time you see that little gold shine, that means that Yasmin is picking up some coin. So if we move Yasmin in the middle here, for example, and now we're stepping on anything with the other units, like with Nimrod here, for example, you can see that little gold coin shine looking like cool and bright and everything. We can actually use Nature Strike here because it doesn't do any damage anyway. And then we are picking up some more gold and shoot at the other one in the corner. In the future, this is going to be a little bit more complicated. You cannot play 3 or 4 super versatile units like I'm doing here that are really, really good at taking out a lot of enemies, which is in turn allowing you to pick up a lot of coin, because you also want to play Buzzy. So you're playing Buzzy Klonkson, and on top of Buzzy Klonkson, you will then be playing well, basically your guild raid, your Treasure Beach All-Stars. Treasure Beach All-Stars, in my personal opinion, everything with an AoE effect. That means units like Aradel is really, really good there. A unit like, oh no, we don't want to do this. A unit like Tavarinci is pretty good because she can pick up, she can damage an item and pick up something at the same time, thanks to her passive. Tim obviously very good. And then like Nimrod is like the absolute all-star in Treasure Beach, in case you didn't know. Alright, so we can move 1, 2, 3 spots, so that means we can move to the left side, take out almost everything here. Cool. Almost killed our Tavarinci. That's something I'm getting used to. And then we need to walk back to the other side. So basically, yeah, we cannot quite get it yet, but we're gonna be able to get it eventually. And look at this, I'm not stepping on the gold on purpose because I want to have my Yasmin next to the gold every time. So, Buzzy Klonkson is basically the big topic of the day, and we're gonna be looking at the hero in just a little bit. We do not need to go for the active here. Yeah, we should be fine. And we want to get Yasmin closer to the other side. That's the idea. So I'm now putting, what's his name? Silverroot on purpose here, because this is a spot where I want to have Yasmin go next turn. If you don't do this, there's a chance that the flood is coming, and the flood is going to be screwing up your plans. So by doing this, you can see it now. We can move out with, okay, actually we want to move to the left side for obvious reasons. Alright, and then we go for AoE effect, bam, and then we want to go with Nimrul, and then we can have yet another AoE effect. And that's basically how I play Treasure Beach. And that gives you really good results. I mean, look at this. We're getting 14.5k and then an additional 11.6k just from looting. And in case you did not know, yes, looting is accumulative. That means if you happen to have Buzzy on the one side next to a gold pile, and then you have Yasmin on the other side of the gold pile, you get plus 20% gold, I think it is. So there is a chance that in the future, if you're doing this 100% right, and it's not going to be super easy, but if you're doing this 100% right, if you're picking up 14.5k, you could be picking up more in looting, like 22k basically. And then obviously, because it's double gold Saturday, this gets doubled. So, like, if you're just looking for one reason to unlock this new unit, it's a looter, that is reason enough. You want to unlock this unit for that one reason. Alright. So, we can also play some Onslaught, like I said. We can also do some other stuff. Oh, thank you so much, Mariano. Thank you so much for entering my friend code. We do need more gold. It is true. You guys have no idea how much I'm waiting for the elite campaign to cover the cursed lands. Because in the past, it's always been like this, that every boss level gives more gold. So you can see that here. It's 360, for example, for Tanamo's boss level. And then here, no, that's not correct. Here we go. Then the other boss level gives us 340. I can show you my updated strategy for this. So we're just gonna picking up some more gold. We're not gonna spend like a lot of time for this. I'm just gonna show you guys like my latest strategy for this level that grants me enough gold. So you want to start here. You don't want to go for all of these palace guards. You just want to go for 2 of them, because then Yasmin picks up gold twice. That's pretty good. I'm just playing Sir Florianus because I have a quest for him. I need to use him 10 times in a battle. That's the only reason. And also, he is quite handy. He helps me get one of these guys out of the corner. And then normally, you get a unit like the Grandma that can take out this guy, which means you're picking up some more coin. And then you can pick up some more coin here if this other guy is not in the way. This usually doesn't happen, to be honest. I think I'm playing it like this. If you move a Queen of Cashrew here, there's a higher chance that the Palace Guard and Ardasi are gonna like cluster together, and you can pick up 2 more times gold. Like we're really trying to optimize every little bit of gold. Doesn't happen here, but that's okay. All right, and then we want to go to Ardasi. The safest way to take out Ardasi, in my personal opinion, is refreshing the active of Queen Akeshru. But I'm actually leveling Yasmin. Yes, FML. This is gonna only take 500 more years until I got her to level 50. On the bright side, she's now legendary, so I'm not complaining. Alright. That's basically how I'm doing this, and how you can get like 1k on the first run, and then obviously you get the double gold bonus, which means you're ending up with 2k. Alright. So, I think we're just gonna wait for like a few more people to show up, because I don't want these guys to miss this. I don't want to record this only once. Otherwise, we have people showing up late in the stream and they always ask, hey, what about this new hero? And I said, yeah, we covered this earlier. So for that reason, we're gonna play some Onslaught. Yes, I'm gonna make you suffer, guys. I'm gonna make you suffer. So, we are playing Onslaught, and that means we are conquering Cursed Wall. And this time, it is encounter number 4. That's the idea. So, as always, if you're heading into Onslaught, have an idea of who you want to honor at the end of Onslaught. In my case, it's pretty straightforward. It's Giggs. I want to have this legendary hero badge that keeps eluding me. It even showed up in the store the other day just to make fun of me and telling me, hey, you should buy me. And I said, no, I'm going to get you eventually in Onslaught. Only took me 7 attempts. I'm not sure if it's 7, but a lot of attempts. Didn't get it yet. Then I switched to Yasmin because I got tired of trying for Giggs And then on the first attempt, I got a legendary hero badge for Yasmin. The game is just rubbing it in at this point. The game is just telling me you should not have another purple star for gigs. So we can see there's no gunners whatsoever. Oh, there's some gunners. All right, 3 of them in round number 13. Well, that's too little too late, guys. I'm just going to tell you straight up. So let's play Bullmon because there's a lot of summons in our way. And then on top of Bullmon, we want to have some fun. So fun means Nixie. In case you didn't know, that's my translation for fun. We want to play Nixie. And Queen Akeshu is also unit. I think this is fine. And also, by the way, I'm doing this starter guide friendly because we're not playing Dorga anymore. Dorga is just too OP. We don't need Dorga in Onslaught anymore. We are grown-ups. We can play without Dorga because these new Onslaught levels are somewhat easy in comparison to what we saw in the past. I am even going to have Bullmon take some damage here. Yes. I'm just going to show you guys that I have absolutely zero respect for these new encounters. Which is, it's not me complaining. I'm okay. No worries. You don't have to make them harder for me. I'm okay. Good. I'm good. Alright, we're trying to connect with the enemy, but we can't. There's a new wave after this turn, so we need to be somewhat careful. But the new wave doesn't have any range. So that means we can move a little bit forward, get another shade in, get a Nixie attack in. And we are looking great. Not just good, but great. And I think that's basically it. Yeah. As long as the frog survives, I'm good. That's just perfect. Just perfect. All the frogs are surviving and they are healed up. This is just too good to be true. Alright. Alright, alright. Nixie could take somebody out. Can you take them out from here? No, you can't get there. Okay, let's get a shade. Cool. Let's get an attack. Cool. Let's... why are you not dead yet? Can we connect from here? No, we can't. How about we plant another tree? Do we want to go to the left? Well, Nixie can get hit once. She's going to survive one hit. Come on, Nixie, you can do this. There will be a record from stream afterwards on YouTube, right? Yes, there's going to be VOD is what they call it, the young guns. A video on demand, a recording of the stream, so you can watch it at any time. I'm also going to add timestamps in the stream, so if you want to skip this part because you're not interested in Onslaught, for example, that's perfectly fine, no worries. I think this is the time for a second tree. Where's my tree? Where's my tree? Oh, did I attack already? Here's the tree. What is happening with the game? I swear to God I pressed this before. Okay, cool. That's it. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. So now Bullmon can go munch. Eat a few more. You can attack from a distance. And you could... I think you need to retreat, Gigs. We don't want to lose you. Actually, I don't mind losing you. Here, we're gonna do the super special retreat. Ha 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 ha. Like Jesus. Just walking over water like it's nobody's business. Alright, Bullmon, like look at this. He's an all-star today. Finally. You need to go to the middle. Okay, let's hope that Nixie survives. I'm just gonna park Yasmin in front of Nixie because then there's a higher chance that that Nixie only gets hits once. Yeah, that worked like a charm. It's almost like I know what I'm doing today, just today. Okay, come on, Bullmon, eat some more. Need to fatten up these enemies. I was about to say Yasmin is gonna crit, and she did. Obviously, she always does. But I'm kind of unhappy she didn't take out the enemy. All right, there's a new wave after this turn. Let's have them focus on the shade. That's cool for us. So we're just gonna play retreat. Okay, cool. We're doing good. We're doing good here. I'm not used to only having one frog warrior, to be honest. This is too good to be true. We can just attack them from the side and from the back. And Yasmin, come on Yasmin, you can crit. Yasmin is just the absolute crit machine. I don't know what it is with this unit. Yasmin, take a sidestep, please. Bullmon wants to eat. So we can go back in the middle. Is there anything else we need to do? Oh, we could heal Yasmin for a change. Sure. And now we can do one of the cool cheat moves. We can heal other units. Like our Frog Warrior, for example. Wow, they are so tanky. They just don't want to go down here. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Who else? Okay, there's a new wave after this turn. Alright, so let's retreat a little bit. Or a little bit more. Anybody else? Oh, here we go. The frog warrior needs to... Oh, I should have healed the shade. Oh, actually, the shade is going to be around for one more turn. But healing the shade is also a cool trick. Oh, that's the 3 lonely gunners. Jesus, you guys suck. Alright, that's it for the first encounter. And we get... a Taro badge! Woo! A Taro badge! I think I'm on 5 of them at this point. I'm not entirely sure. And we want to honor Gix. Come on, Gix. Get that legendary hero badge. We're waiting for this. Oh my god, really? Alright. Let's do this one more time. We need to get this legendary hero badge. It's not possible that it's gonna keep eluding us. Alright, this time we're gonna have an all-star enemy field of skeleton warriors, spirit samurais, and undead gunners. Okay, but it's only 2 gunners. This is really like, I don't know, someone must have played Black Lake Outpost in the office at Snowprint and they were like, yeah, I think we kind of like, we pushed it a little bit too far, let's go back. Alright, so this time we need to be a little bit more careful because there's a chance that the gunners are going to be storming in. So let's move Bullmon to the side, Nixie to the middle, Yasmin to the back. And I think that's it. Here it is, gunners galore. We cannot take them out yet. But they can't take us out either, so that's fine. We can move a little bit to the right side and then plant a tree here. And that gives us a lot of protection on the right side, as you can see here. So suddenly Nixie is no longer in the danger zone. And so the most dangerous unit at the moment is this gunner, because he can walk 1, 2, 3 spots and then he's got 3 range. 1, 2, 3. So he can shoot Gix, for example. We can move Queen Akeshru out because she's got infinite range. Move Gix to the back, and then basically move the other units to the back as well. Now Bullmon gets hit once, but that's fine with me, because he can now eat this guy, and that's what I'm going for. So Bullmon taking 1 hit is fine. So we can take out this guy, then we can damage this guy, or we could go for high ground, but it's a trap. It's a trap. I'm telling you, it's a trap. Okay, how do we take out the other guy? Let's try Gix together with Yasmin, because poison is strong. Someone cue an Alice Cooper song. And then we're in a really good position. And we can also create a shade, which is going to give us some more board presence. Create another, what's it called? Life Blossom. Yeah, and everybody can see why we hate gunners. Like, quite honestly, this is a really nice showcase of why gunners suck. And let's take out these guys with Gix's bomb. That's good. Then we can take out one of you guys with a shade. And we can take a shot. And move in with Bullmon. And buff our other units. What can we do? Oh, we can refresh someone. We don't want to refresh anyone. That's fine. Oh, look at him. He's not even stepping on the eggs. Rule number 1 of engagement. Always step on an egg when you can. In case you didn't know. This is not how you play this. Alright, new wave after this turn. Alright, in that case... just gonna move a little bit to the middle. And... I guess that's it. Actually, let's have Yasmin take some beatings. That's alright. Yasmin can take some abuse. Better than our frogs. Okay, our frogs are gone. Only one more frog. Okay, we need to be careful here. Don't want to lose the frog. Okay, nobody else can connect. Okay, I need to move more in the middle. Come on, Yasmin, you can do this. Oh, we can heal the shade. Yeah, we're not gonna heal the shade. Let's not be completely ridiculous here. Alright, let's move back. You can stand where you are. You're hulking. You don't wanna move much. Don't like moving. Okay, gunners are taking shots at Gix. That's alright. Still got Gix on the board. And do we want to go for the second Gix activation here? It feels like cheating, to be honest, if we're going for a second Gix activation. Let's go for Queen Akeshru's active. Yeah, that's cool. Then we can take out this guy. We can poison this guy. We can shoot this guy. We can heal someone, like our Frog Warrior. And then we can move Gix back to the tree. We can... Oh, the Frog Warrior, look at him. He's very smart. He's already starting to buff again, or himself. So we can heal somebody else. So let's do this with Gix. Alright, I think that's it. Man, these gunners. It's hard not to hate the gunners. Alright, but Bulmon. Bulmon is still here. So, Yasmin, look at you. Tanking some XP here. Look at Bulmon. Just, like, going through them. Cutting through the enemies. Oh, crit hit. That was a very critical crit hit. That doesn't make any sense. Crit already stands for critical. Let's move back. Let's move you back. Let's move you back. And you cannot heal anybody because they're all at full health. Yeah, not so good when you're attacking from zero, like from one range. Yasmin. Ah, man, I should have moved differently. This might have been a really bad play, because now there's a chance that we're losing the Frog Warrior. Can he survive one more attack? Oh, he can. Cool. Okay, Nixie. Time to rescue the Frog Warrior. Come on. Okay, Yasmin. Help the Frog Warrior. Gix, you too. Everybody help the Frog Warrior, except Bulmon. If Bulmon tries to help the Frog Warrior, he's doing more damage than harm. More damage than good. Okay, we got the Frog Warrior still alive. Call that a success. Okay, we still need to heal. Oh, it's over. Oh, my Vera! That's actually a badge I need. Look at this, we even looted. Man, I'm so greedy, I didn't even know. Hey, Seyasu, I'm sorry, I can't read this. I can't. I can try, but I can't. And we get... Oh! Yay! We finally did it! Woo! Took us forever. That was the wrong one. Let me see. Where's the... Here we go. There it is. The super elusive Gix badge. Finally here. Only took us, I don't know, 7 attempts or something. So we finally got Gix ready to move on to yet another star. That's cool. We're getting there. We're getting there. And we finished Katsume Triumph number 1. In case you guys are frequent watchers of this stream, you know that I unlocked this quest last time I streamed. And I didn't take any more shots at enemies from the Waning Moon faction because there was just no opportunity. I don't play regular campaign very often these days. Nice, Graz, thank you so much. Just passing by, nice, thank you so much. Alright, cool. I know you guys are here for Buzzy Klonkson. Let's do that, I guess, right? We get one more encounter, we can play it later on. But I think it makes more sense to first take a look at Buzzy Klonkson. Right, and I guess all of you guys will agree. Or do we want to... I don't think we need a quick vote. I think you guys are all in agreement. So, let's head over to the hero overview and we can see what's going on. This is the new hero that we can start unlocking starting tomorrow. We'll just quickly change the description. Character preview Buzzy Klonkson. And the first thing we're going to do is Buzzy Basics. We're just going to call this Buzzy Basics. Alright, so what we got here is a very exciting unit. Like I believe this is one of the most exciting units in terms of unit design we have seen in the entire game in a long time. So this is a unit that it's a red warrior, obviously, so that means he's doing some more damage against blue and yellow rogues, which is somewhat relevant because you're going up against a lot of Gixes in arena. You do see Tanamo every now and then, although these days I see less and less Tanamos. It's like it's getting less popular. Need to work on that. Need to do character spotlight or something. So I would say that the class and the color is not super relevant, to be honest. It's also not super helpful in guild raid because warriors don't do extra damage against the dragons because dragons happen to be mages. He is, however, really good against the dragon lings because the dragon lings happen to be rogues. Now this sounds like a really cool thing, but it actually backfires because more often than not the dragonlings will not attack warriors because they do less damage. The dragonlings, just like the dragon, always tries to do max damage, which means that he doesn't get hit that often by the dragonlings. I also got a video to prove this later on. So, as a red warrior, And due to the trait hulking, he is, let's just call this out right away, he's not great in guild raid. In guild raid you need to have like a lot of movement more often than not. There's a couple of maps where you need like a lot of movement. For example, the Stairway to Hell map that I call it, which is the Dark Dragon map that is currently on rotation as the Epic Dark Dragon map, where you're going up the stairs basically the entire time. If you've been playing guild raid for a little while, you know which map I'm referencing. It's very hard to move on that map, especially with a hulking unit. Now hulking also means something else. It's spelled out here. It cannot be displaced. So let's quickly take a look at the first video that I queued up for you guys. I just need to find, this is it. Yeah, this is it. It's like a professional production here today. So let's change this just like, here we go. So this is basically what is happening when you're trying to bait the dragon with this unit, because this unit is quite beefy in a guild raid fight. This is a short video, no worries. This is not going to take very long, but just in case you've never tried this before, if you're trying to bait the dragon, and by baiting we mean you want to get the dragon to jump to one specific nest. You can actually do this in guild raid by just moving a unit in the nest and then no unit in any other nest. Sometimes you're wondering, why is the dragon jumping back to the starting spot? Maybe you attacked it with gigs. One of your summons, one of your frog warriors ends up in the nest, attacks the egg, and then there's no other nest with a unit inside. And the dragon tries to do max damage, and that means that the dragon is jumping back to the starting spot. And your guild raid run like is less successful because you tend to do more damage while they are standing in the middle, and you get like a full surround. You can attack them from all directions. Someone cue meme from Futurama. Alright, so this is basically what we're trying here in this video. We're trying to bait the dragon, and I think this is either Master Silverhand or Kyla. I honestly never know who is recording these videos for me. I'm sorry guys, but thank you to both of you. We got great material today to showcase this unit. If this happens, the mech suit that Buzzy Klonkson is in is immediately getting destroyed, and you are now left with a unit. You're left with still a unit. Now that's some news, because that brings us back to the unit itself. We can see that this unit has a very cool passive effect, and the passive effect is eject, eject, and that basically means whatever happens to this unit, this is even more powerful than the passive of Tanamo. Tanamo's passive like makes almost 100% sure that the first time someone is taking down Tanamo, she's going to survive, because she like dodges the attack, only takes half damage, and she's always surviving with some health. So this is the Shifting Sands is the name of this ability. So there is some effects, like for example you can trigger or you can set up attacks like the active of Naevis that hits up to 3 enemy units in a way that you hit Tanamo twice, because Shifting Sands is a very buggy effect in the game. So you can actually set up, I think I've shown this in a video when I'm going up against the elite Tanamo in the campaign, when you set up Tanamo in a way that you hit her, she shifts away from you, and then you hit her again with the same Naevis attack. This is possible, and this is very weird, by the way. There's a lot of enemy effects that don't quite work the way they should. If you've ever tried to dodge a dragon landing with Tanamo, you've also seen her first dodge the attack and then move again, which doesn't seem to make any sense, but that's just how this effect has been implemented these days. Alright. So back to Buzzy. His passive, eject, eject, is not like Tanamo's passive, where he survives with just like a little bit of health, or at least you might get that idea because it says here that he, the pilot, that is him, that is Buzzy basically, he ejects and he survives with 30 health. Now if we're looking at that effect, it scales. Like all effects, they scale like crazy. This is Buzzy himself, and this is eject, eject, and we can see that yes, at the beginning it's 30 health, it's not a whole lot, but this effect scales like all of the effects in this game. Eventually at level 17, this is basically the highest you can go with an uncommon. He already has 153 health. Now this is still not a lot, 153, you can still very easily take that out. But if we then look at the maximum for a rare Buzzy, it's 298. It's getting more relevant. That's not something that every other unit on the same rarity can one-shot. People are learning this the hard way these days when they're playing Duels, because in Duel, what's the name of the, is it Conquest? I keep forgetting. It was called Duels. Tournament Arena is the current name of it, or Conquest, one of the two. There's a banner and everything. It's somewhat confusing here. Conquest, this is what I mean, Tournament Arena. Because all the heroes are capped at common in this mode, you're kind of surprised that like not every enemy is immediately falling. And this is kind of true in the same sense for Buzzy when he is ejecting. And this gets worse from your opponent's perspective and better from your perspective, because as an epic unit at level 35 maxed out, he's already got 560 health. Now this is starting to get relevant. 560 health is something that you can normally not do with one attack. You need 2 attacks more often than not. I don't think I have a single unit with an attack stat that is 560. Like I can just quickly show you guys again. Like here, for example, Ranaklu has 397, Akeshru has less than 500, and so on. Like Dorga is one of the few units that have more than 500. A unit with a very high attack stat and range, of course, is Penda. He could do it, but that's like one of the very few units that are able to do this. So 560 is already a good value where you're gonna survive a lot of attacks. And then it gets worse for your enemy and better for yourself. At level 50, we're looking at 100 or 1800 health. Now this is a lot. Even with a crit hit, there's a very good chance that you're surviving at least one attack. And now keep in mind that if this happens and Buzzy is ejecting, he's not like a useless unit just walking around. He's still got some stats. He can still do damage, he can still attack the opponent, he can do some stuff. Now this is, like, all of this is very cute. I think this is not the reason that is selling this unit. The reason that sells this unit is the second part of this effect. And that is that the pilot, so Buzzy, can jump back into his mech suit. And if he does it, you just use the ability, the mech suit all of a sudden has 3768 health again. And that is a lot. That is a whole lot. On the same turn, you cannot use the active again, which is the real selling point of this unit. If we look at the Rocket Barrage, this is the active that the unit has while Buzzy is sitting in his mech suit. You are firing Singer rockets, I think that's how you say it, and it's at least one Singer. If some turns have passed, you can see that here, for each turn started, you are firing more Singer rockets. And in case you're wondering, 39 to 51 at level 1, that doesn't sound so bad. You are correct. This is really, really good. And obviously it scales again. You're getting even more Singer attacks for each repair action that has been executed in this battle. Now I have to spell this out a little bit more detail because this is somewhat confusing. If we go back to this, we can see that the pilot can use his mech repair ability. So this is a special ability that Buzzy has after he has been ejected from his mech suit. Mech repair ability is not the same, I know, the wording is somewhat confusing. Mech repair ability is not the same as what we just saw here, which is the repair action. Repair action is something that units can do that have this repair trigger or mechanic trait. So a unit like Cinder, I have to scroll down a lot because I'm not Lord Narco, my Cinder is not very powerful. So this, for example here, this is a mechanic, they can repair a friendly unit. So that means, if you're playing Buzzy in his mech suit, he gets ejected on the first turn. Like enemy's first turn, they take out Buzzy. He gets ejected. He jumps back into his suit. And then on the following turn, we're already talking turn number 3 at this point, he's shooting 3 Singer missiles. Even though he himself repaired his suit. Because the mech repair action is not the same as the repair action. I know this is confusing, but we're going to see this in some videos. And I think this actually makes a lot of sense. We shouldn't be talking about this some more because this is somewhat complicated how the whole thing works. So let's instead look at this video some more because there's more stuff coming. So this here is a PvP fight where we can see like an entire team that is consisting of a couple of units that do have the mechanic trait which allows them to repair other units. In case you did not know, because in the past we only had Cinder, you can repair with the same reach that you have as your regular attack. We're going to see this here as well. So we're starting with the supply drop and then we're moving in Buzzy. This is a cool combo, like a cute little combo, because Buzzy now gets even tankier. In case you've never seen this before, Cinder is like very powerful, or rather the cannon that she puts on the field is very powerful. Like get used to Cinder one-shotting like a Nimrod, for example. And even stronger units like Queen Acacia is like slightly more powerful in terms of health, but not much. Like at high levels, Cinder is just one-shotting any other enemy unit with the exception of some super tanky units like the Red Rat or something like that. Does the passive merc more than once? Yes, we're going to see this. We're going to see this. All right, so enemy turn. This is not what normally happens in Arena. Obviously, you don't normally like attack once and then it's the enemy's turn and they just go to town. This is normally not what happens. But we're trying to showcase you guys what you can do when this battle lasts a little bit longer. So here's the Cinder Cannon attacking again. And now we start repairing. So Cinder is using a repair action. So that means we get one more Singer missile and it's also turn 2. So because a turn has passed, we're looking at currently 3 Singer missiles. Now we can repair, and you can see here you can actually repair from a distance. You don't have to stand next to it. And this is the coolest thing in the world, if you're asking me at least, because look at this repair action. It's being conducted magically by the airship. What is this? The airship is being called in and it drops like a supply crate that is automatically repairing the cannon. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Alright, and then you can do something that I would never recommend, but here, I mean, we're just showcasing stuff. You can also repair with Static Crackle. You don't get like a crit repair, like when he attacks, where you're repairing even more. It's just like a regular repair action. Alright, so one turn has passed, one more Singer missile, and then we saw 1, 2, 3 repair actions. That means that we are shooting 4 more additional Singer missiles if we're now using the active, and obviously we always shoot 1, so that should mean that we're going to see 5 rockets once this guy is going to town. So let's count it together. Here's the active. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I counted 4, but maybe it was because the enemies were all dead already. So this was a beautiful showcase, in my personal opinion, of how devastating this active ability can be if you're basically tailoring your entire team around Buzzy Klonkson. Now obviously not everybody wants to do that. You don't want to play an entire team, so like just looking at one unit and trying to make the most of that one unit. But on the other hand, if a unit is strong enough, it's a viable strategy. I mean, the entire Darkness team is revolving around Runnerclaw. You set up Darkness, you basically spread it with Nimrol, or like create it with Nimrol and with Queen Akeshru and or with Voyasa, depending on what game mode you're in. And then after that you spread it with Umano and then you go for Runnerclaw. So the entire Darkness team is basically looking at Runnerclaw, and then Runnerclaw goes off and you got like an army of shades. And then if you happen to have an Akio, you won the game most of the time. This can be somewhat similar with Buzzy here, if you're executing a couple of repair actions, which is not always easy to do, but if it's possible, he's then shooting infinite missiles and they are just immediately taking out all of the enemies. Alright, so that's the first showcase where you kind of saw what this unit can do. Here's a second run, very similar. I'm not sure I agree with this because you're like so exposed when you're moving so far to the front, but well, not a big deal. In case you didn't, actually we're going to see this in a later video. So here's the attack with the gun. Actually, no, Bulma couldn't move him into the thorns. All right, and this time we can see what happens when Buzzy like finally gets defeated, which is eventually going to happen, because then the passive kicks in, and the passive, as it's called, eject. He is going to jump out of his mech suit, and he's still going to be around. I think. Sorry, I watched all of these videos once, but not twice or 3 times because it would have taken so much time. All right, we see the same thing as before. Here is the action, and now this is what happens. So let's go back to the description of the eject. He is ending up in a random free tile anywhere on the battlefield. So what we just saw, that Buzzy ends up right next to the mech, is like the best case scenario. This is not always going to happen. There is a chance that Buzzy is going to end up in this spot, which would be terrible because you have like next to no chance to connect with the mech suit again. You could be ending up at the bottom of the map down here and you have next to no chance to connect with the mech suit again. So this is important. Like, don't read anything into it that isn't here. It doesn't say it's a random free adjacent tile. It's a free tile anywhere on the battlefield. So there is a chance he ends up on the other side of the map. I'm like 15 minutes behind live, but what's that about dragons being mages? They're warriors, I think. That's correct. Oh, sorry. Yes. Thank you so much for the correction. Yes. What was I trying to say? I think that mages are really good against dragons because they happen to be warriors. Sorry. That's a really good correction from Mage Rage. Thanks for the correction. Let's just put this quickly in the chat. All right. Back to our video. So now you are basically controlling Buzzy, and you can see here, this is the unit. Oops, this is the unit. If it's not in the mech suit, so it's still a unit. It's not a great unit, but this is only a silver rank 1 Buzzy Klonkson. He still has 790 shield, which is quite a lot. He still has some life, not that much, and he still got some attack. I'm not even sure where the buff is coming from, to be honest. That would be interesting to see. I don't see Yasmin on the board or anything else that is like saying, oh, I'm buffing my units. So you can still do damage with Buzzy. So even if he were to land back here, you can still stab Bullmon in the back. So it's not that bad. And now you got the active ability, which you can see here. And the active ability allows him to jump back into the mech suit. And if we just, yeah, we see Snazbang now, which is a bit of a shame. But if we were to see the mech suit again, we could see that the mech suit now has a lot of health again. We can now use our other units if we want to, and if they have range, to repair the mech suit as well. So this is pretty cool. Now it's back to us, and as you can see, so the mech suit has a lot of health, like a lot more health than what we saw before. Still got the 790 armor, only does 277, but the important thing is the active is back. The active is not grayed out. You can use the rocket barrage again, and this is so significant. This is so good. Oh, first turn supply crate. Thank you so much, Kyle. Thanks. I'll kind of say thank you. And you can also tell us, Kyle, is this a video by you or is it by Master Silverhand? I think Master Silverhand is playing on the gigantic iPad, so I think this is one of your videos. So this is where the attacks, and also this is kind of interesting in my personal opinion. You can buff Buzzy while he's in the mech suit, and if he gets ejected from the mech suit, he still keeps the buff. So that's quite cool about this unit. It's like pretty unique in that regard. So now you have like a full health, or almost full health unit again, and it has its active again, even without using Yasmin. This is not something you see every day. There's no other unit that is just going to refresh its active by itself. And now the better thing about this is that the unit gets even more powerful than before. Because if you're now going for the active, we can see that 6 Singer missiles this time around. And we didn't see a lot of repair actions in this match. So if the enemy is ignoring Buzzy when he ends up somewhere on the map, and the enemy allows Buzzy to jump back into the mech zone and doesn't immediately destroy it next turn, the game is over. Yeah, I know this is a bit of a big statement, but the game is like almost 100% over because you're shooting so many of these Singer missiles and they are super powerful that you're 100% almost always, with like next to no exception, winning the match. So here we see like 2 more repair actions and all of a sudden we're doing 8 of these Singer missiles, which just gets ridiculous at this point. This is now another repair action, and now it's 9 Singer missiles. All of them dealing 468 to 610. And let me remind you guys, this is a silver rank 1 Buzzy Klonkson. So this unit, like look at this. He only shoots 3 because Bullmon is going down. But he could have shot like 400 at this point, and every unit would have gone down. So I really think that this is a super exciting unit. This is super unique. We've never seen this before in the game. It can refresh its own active effect, and it gets more powerful in the process. Now if you want to take this to 11, if you want to really see what this unit can do, this is the best video I've ever seen in any of our showcase videos for any character, and I'm not like trying to sell you guys something that is not there. This is a super cool video because we can really see what this unit is doing best, and that is surviving for a long time. There's unfortunately only one game mode where this is super relevant, and that is Onslaught, but if you want to have fun in Onslaught, there is absolutely no alternative. I'm telling you guys, no alternative to playing Buzzy Klonkson. You can also play Cinder if you want to be like a bit of a sadist against your enemy units. But look at this. You can just move the unit forward. You don't have to care that much about unit positioning, which I like about the unit. If you're like somewhat new to the game, you're not like super experienced when it comes to placement of your units, Buzzy is a really good unit for you because it doesn't matter all that much where you're like moving him. He's like almost anywhere is kind of good because even if he dies, he's gonna come back with a vengeance. Does Buzzy not have magic defense? I thought that is the hive ability. That's actually a good question. We're gonna try and go back to the video where he got ejected and see if he's got the resistance. They replaced it with Falcon trade. He got nerfed before he came out. Oh, is that so? Quite honestly, I didn't even know that myself. Alright, so we're having some fighting back and forth. We did lose Snazbang, but we're still like on the board. It's alright. We're using Yasmin, and now we just got 3 units. This is a special version of Onslaught where we're only playing with 5 units at the start, and we cannot like tag anybody in, which is quite interesting. Which just goes to show, this is a really good showcase of how tanky this unit is and how good it is when it comes to survivability. So Buzzy is still standing tall, Our two cannons are doing like the dirty work here for the most part. Cinder, by the way, gets easier to destroy with more time being passing because the inebriated trait, which means that he's doing more, or she's doing more damage every turn, but she's also receiving more damage every turn. So we can see that here. It's very easy for the enemies to take down Cinder at this point. Here we go. And now we're just left with only Buzzy and a Static Crackle. So now we're using the Rocket Barrage because it's finally time. And look at this. Rocket Barrage is on its own completely. This looks like a napalm attack or something. I know, I keep making these war references. It just comes out of me. I don't know why. This is just completely devastation on the battlefield. Everything is going down. And now there's 4 enemies versus 2 of your guys. Static Crackle is now going down after 2 more attacks. We do still have the cannon, so that's kind of good. But we are running out of steam, so to speak. We cannot even get Buzzy in and attack with anyone because the unit is not ranged. So now we can like do some damage with Buzzy. It gets like a lot of hits in. So, but as we can see, very tanky unit, survives a lot of attacks. If you can like combine him with anything that is increasing his stats over time, like Yasmin, park Yasmin next to him, there's a really good chance that Buzzy just gets like completely ridiculous. So he finally jumped out, and when he jumped out, he still had like a little bit of health left. It wasn't that much, but we are super in luck because we're landing next to the mech suit. For the showcase, this is great. If you want to make the most of this unit, if you really want to like get the most out of this unit, I think you should be playing a little bit less aggressively and move more to the back. Like stand in the back of the map, then yes, you could get ejected to the other side of the map, but there's a way lower chance that you're like quickly dying because here like 5 of these gunners can always connect with Buzzy. So that's kind of bad in the way that this was being like from a strategical perspective, but most of the time we do these showcase videos to really show you guys what the unit can do. All right, so here's the repair action. Now the unit is super tanky again, gets shot at like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 times, and he survives. There's even more enemies coming out, so this kind of looks bad for us, but keep in mind, we now have the active again. I keep saying this, the active just refreshes. And now look at this. This is like a Rocket Barrage if I've ever seen one. And he's just completely wiping the board for a second time. Now, this time we're playing a bit more defensively, or at least we're considering it. Like, you could go to the back. In this situation, I don't think it makes a lot of difference. I think it's most important to take out the enemy, or not. And so I would have probably gone for the skeleton. We're jumping out, and this time we're not lucky. Buzzy is now on the other side of the map. However, Buzzy has like quite a bit of movement. We can see that here, 1, 2, 3 spots. So it's no problem for Buzzy, thankfully the fire disappeared, to just run back to his mech suit for a second time. And now this is just getting ridiculous at this point. Like, we are shooting, I don't know, how many, like 12, 13 Stinger missiles? I mean, look at this unit, 600 attacks still. And I don't think we're going to see this Rocket Barrage. No, we're not going to see it, unfortunately. We're going to see it, but this is like the biggest Rocket Barrage you've ever seen in your life. I mean, this just looks like so much fun. This is like the most fun unit we have had in a very long time. And in the end, like, this was almost like an Onslaught solo run. Yes, there were some other units that were being played at the very beginning, but for the most part, this was just the entire Buzzy Klonkson show. And I think this is a really beautiful showcase of what this unit can do. So in terms of survivability, this unit is second to none. There's no other unit that can just like, yes, there are other units that can heal themselves and they're giving up a turn for it, but most of the healers, they don't have that much armor, they don't have that much health, so they are very easily taken out for a second time. Buzzy can like heal itself, yes, it's repairing, but it's like healing basically, and he just becomes super tanky for the second time. And then he also becomes more powerful because if you get to shoot the Rocket Barrage again, you're just doing absolutely laying devastation to the entire board. Like, honestly, I love this unit from a design perspective. I think this is one of the most fun units and one of the most well-designed units we've ever seen in this entire game. All right, this is basically this entire video, or like this is a supercut of several videos. I do have some more for you guys where we're seeing some other stuff. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure, I believe that what we're seeing now is courtesy of Master Silverhand, because like I said, he's playing on a gigantic iPad where we, that is like super widescreen. So let me just quickly change the perspective for you guys. I think that worked. And this time we're going to see what Buzzy is doing in PvP, basically, in the regular PvP. So I want to be straight with you guys, as always. I don't think that this unit is absolutely going to be game-changing in PvP. I think, so again, I think this unit is super exciting. I think this unit is super fun. It is great for long-lasting game modes. PvP usually is not it. Not that game mode, basically. So for that reason, I don't think that this unit is gonna like revolutionize PvP. I don't think we're gonna see it in the top teams in the Legend League all the time. But like, just generally speaking, be prepared for it, basically. You want to deal with it before it is being able to jump back into the suit. Alright, so we're moving Buzzy to the front because we kind of want to see him getting destroyed and being able to jump back into the suit, because that's kind of fun. This is not super relevant here, but later on we're going to see this in a different video. If you're placing the Cinder Cannon, always make sure to first move Naevis next to the spot where the Cinder Cannon is going to appear. We're going to see that this is relevant in just a little bit. He has the mechanical trait, he is a machine because he's in his suit, and because of that he does not have magic resistance. Oh, okay, see, Kyle even gives us a really logical explanation for this nerf. He's so fun, yeah. Outside of the suit, still no. This is more of a technical limitation. Heroes can have a max of 3 traits. Oh, okay. See, I didn't even know that. Is the ejected Buzzy a summon? No, I don't think so. I think the ejected Buzzy is still kind of the same unit because we saw that he keeps the buffs. So if you drop a supply crate on him and Buffy gets ejected, he still has the buff from, because it's still the same unit, basically. It's a very tricky unit to understand, but a very fun unit. I think nobody's going to disagree with that. You're having an off-season in Arena? No, this is my off-season. This is always my off-season. I did consider switching seasons in Legend League, but I opted against it because so the weird. Oh, here we go. This is the jump out. But there's ice. I think he can go 1, 2 spots, and then he should still be able to jump into the mech suit, right? Let's just quickly look when we see Buzzy being selected again. Here we go. So this is Buzzy outside of the mech. We can see, like I said before, very powerful unit still. And we can move. Is that 2 feet? I think we can move here, right? I don't see it. Oh, Tokon has pole arm. Tokon has pole arm. Never underestimate Tokon. Best unit in the game. So this is why you cannot go back to. So we just found out the best counter against Buzzy Klonkson is actually Tokon. Because Tokon is nailing him down into a corner. Like, forcing him to fight him, and he's also got polearm, so he cannot get away from Tokon. So, oh my god, can he go back from the Godzilla-like monster? What was it? I think it was like Godzilla. There was this one cover art that didn't get final approval, which is a shame. But I like the art style of Rivengard a lot, where we basically saw Tokon go up against the red rat, and it looked like a gigantic superimposed rat against like Godzilla, basically. That's what it looked like to me, at least. All right, enemy team. Refreshes Giggs. That sounds like a good plan. And now Giggs goes for the bomb again, and the mech suit is almost destroyed. The mech suit almost destroyed, but not quite. And that's all it takes, so Buzzy is able to jump back in. And all of a sudden, look at this. 3,000 health! 3,000! Like, this mech suit was almost destroyed. Buzzy was almost dead. Jumps back into the suit. 1,400 armor. 3,700 health. This is basically like the reset button in this game. The game just started from scratch again. We're just back to square one for the enemy. Even though he used Giggs' active twice, and oh, we did see the rocket barrage. Let's quickly go back a little bit. 3 singers at the moment, because some turns have passed. There weren't any repair actions, but we can change that because we still have Static Crackle. Static Crackle can now use the repair trait from a distance, and like skillfully running into the egg first. That's a really good pro move. And then after that, the enemy now needs to get rid of Buzzy. If they don't, like, yes, they are doing everything they can. This is a bit of a weird way of attacking, because you first want to attack with Giggs. Oh, actually it doesn't matter, because I think the unit is mechanical, and since it's mechanical, it doesn't get poisoned. Alright, this time we're not so lucky with the ejection. So Buzzy is now on the other side of the map. And Buzzy cannot go back. It's also hilarious how he attacks. Let's just quickly go back in case he didn't miss. Look at this. He's using his little bag of tricks, and he's hitting Giggs over the head with the bag of tricks. I love this unit. I love this unit. This is the first time in forever that I've even been like considering changing my avatar in this game. Just because I love this unit so much. Alright. So, but you kind of saw, like, he draws a lot of aggression. Like, the enemy has to focus on this unit and take the unit out, because if they don't, you're gonna be able to turn the game around thanks to the rocket barrage, the active of this unit. Alright, this is the showcase. If you're doing this move, and you're like if you're quite certain that you're gonna place the Cinder Cannon here, first move Naive is here, because then the shooter has one more range. Because now it happens, it comes out, it only has 2 range, so it can connect with any enemy because they are 3 fields apart. And now you're moving Naevis in, and it's too late because it only shoots right away. So just in case you didn't know this, always move Naevis first before you're placing the cannon. I know, this is not the title of today's video when I'm talking about Naevis. Can't help myself. I just need to try and give you guys more advice every time we're doing this. Alright. So, enemy team goes in, there is the attack, there's Toko, the best unit in the game again. And this time we actually have an option to go for a lot of repair, some repair actions. Here we go. First repair action, then we can do the magical airship repair by static crackle in the back. Yeah, that's good. And then we can see a lot of Singer missiles here. Here's another repair action. Now, like 2 turns have passed. Oh, why did we not attack? Did I miss something? I think I missed something. Alright. Enemies are coming back, more or less. Cinder's gonna be Shine after Buzzy come out. Yes, I think all of the mechanics are gonna be just like so much better than before. Look at this. Just 3 rocket barrages coming out and then yet another one. And you're just like turning the tide in this battle. Alright. So this unit, like I said, this looks kind of cute. We have one more video. I think we can like go a little bit faster here. Same thing as before. Move Naevis first if you're going for the cannon. This is a really nice way of lining up the enemies if you have a Queen Akeshu or Naevis, because you can now move Naevis to the side and hit all of these guys. And there's a supply crate, and then we can again move Buzzy in to buff his stats a little bit. Like now he's a pretty tanky unit, just like before. It's a cool move if you're not shooting the king himself, but rather Naevis. The summon Sir Tristan is not going to jump in, by the way. I'm giving this unit a gold star ASAP. Yeah, I think this unit is really fun. Who is this Buzz character? Sounds amazing. Yeah. Lord Buzz Killington is here for the show. Thanks, man. In case you guys didn't know, he's a creator for the other Snowprint game, Tacticus, which is a lot of fun. It's similar to Rivengard. If you like Rivengard, there's a really good chance you're going to like Tacticus, unless you don't like the setting. The setting of Tacticus is somewhat depressing, in my opinion. It's like a future world where everything is destroyed. Here, this is a cool... Actually, I think it makes more sense to attack with Naevis from here, because you're hitting this horse and you're hitting Sir Tristan. Sir Tristan is more dangerous than the other horse, I think, but that's just me. This is also a good move, obviously. I'm not saying the other move was wrong, I'm just saying I probably would have played this differently. So we see some repair actions from a distance, because, because we can. Here's a repair action by Cinder. Cinder, by the way, super tanky unit, in case you didn't know. Cinder is one of the best units. Here we go, and here's the rocket barrage again. Look at this, just completely wreaking havoc. What is interesting is that the rockets are hitting Siad, and he's not triggering the snakes. First he's getting hit by all the rockets, and then the snakes would have been triggered, but Siad is dead, so no triggering. Alright, and basically we had a lot of lead up to this. We talked about what this unit can do. I did point out that it's hulking. We did see that it's very good in terms of survivability, but this unit is not great for guild raid. This is a video that is basically just there to show us that. This is a very interesting strategy, I believe, playing a lot of red units against the Ice Dragon. So in theory, you do have color advantage, so that makes a lot of sense from that perspective. These are not units that are, like, generally speaking, great in guild raid, because guild raid is all about summons. I've explained this a million times before. At the moment, the stats of units are capped at level 35 at gold rank 1, whereas the effects in the game, so like an active of Gix, an active of Dorga, a passive of Dorga, all of these effects, any effect in the game, they are not capped at 35, they can go up to level 50. And that is the reason why at the moment summons are so much stronger than any heroes, basically. Buzzy now is somewhat like the exception to the rule in some sense, because you do have the active that is doing a lot of damage. But this I would never do this, by the way. I would move him into the shrub, because he's only taking half damage from the fire if he's in the shrub. So that's one of the only ways to keep, what's his name? Snazbang around until the very end in a guild raid fight if you're attacking on turn number 1. Because normally he takes 20% of his health as damage when he's getting burned. And because it's 6 turns in a guild raid fight, and 6 times 20% is more than 100%, he's basically dead. But if you find a way to move Snazbang into a shrub, you can actually keep him around and attack every turn, just in case you didn't know. Alright, so we just see like regular attacks here against the dragon. Dragon is now 3 turns left, that means it's time for hatch dragonlings. Oh no, this is time for the snap. What did I miss? This should have been hatch dragonlings, right? Is this a bugged game version? Are the Snowprint employees allowed to play a version of this game where you don't have to deal with dragons, with dragonlings again? I want that version of the game. Can I have it too? Alright, so I'm actually super curious to see what the dragon is going to do, unless I'm miscounting turns or something. Hi, hey Yula. Glad that you're joining us. So what's happening now? Now it's hatched dragonlings with 2 turns left. Okay, so somehow the turn order got messed around and I didn't even notice it. Okay, we're losing Snazbang, so the move by Snazbang before wasn't like super cool. If you can, always try to move, what's his name? Move him in a way that the dragonlings have to go next to him. I forgot the name. Scruffy. I was about to say Bussy again. I see a lot of similarities with the names in this game. This might just be me. But Bussy, Scruffy. There's another one that has a similar name. I just can't pull it. Alright, look at this. Almost dead, but he's still taking out all of the enemies here. Then we're baiting with 2 units. That's quite cool. And now it's the last turn. We can do a lot of repair actions. And after we gun for the repair actions, we can again go for the rocket barrage. So let's just quickly go back. We see the dragon is currently on 20.5k. This is 1 million life. I think this is the last epic dragon, if I'm not mistaken. So now we see the rocket barrage and he's going from 21.1. Oh, sorry. Still not quite done. Here, 22.3 is where we're starting with the rocket barrage. And after a lot of rockets, we're looking at 34.5k. So, in theory, a very strong finisher in guild raid, but the problem is that the unit doesn't really do anything until that point. You cannot bait the dragon. The dragonlings are not going to attack the unit, because more often than not they're going for one of your mages, one of your more fragile units. They're going for your rogues because they don't have physical armor most of the time, and the dragonlings can do more damage to them. And like I said, the dragonlings try to maximize damage. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to hold this against the unit. Not every unit needs to be amazing in guild raid to be a viable unit. This unit is like, it deserves. So the fun thing is, it deserves being included for the fact that it's a looter. That's like all you need if you're asking me. But there's so much more to this unit. It can reset its active effect. That's just too good to be true. And it's basically like 2 units in one. And it's also a lot of fun to play. If you're like a fan of some of the funnier units, like a Cinder for example, Buzzy is the unit for you, in my personal opinion. Alright, I think this is the longest preview I've ever done, but I guess you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the preview and have an idea of what to make of this unit. If you have any questions about the unit, don't hesitate to ask. I mean, that's why we're here. What we're doing now is something that we've never done before, because it wasn't possible. We can now play Tournament Arena. So, Kyle can confirm this, but I'm just gonna go back and try and find the exact wording of what he sent me. So, what we're going to do. So my initial idea was that if someone is playing me in Tournament Arena and they beat me, they can get some cool stuff. Unfortunately, we can't quite make that work because there's no guarantee that someone from the stream is going to play me in the arena. What we can do, however, is that every time I am losing in the arena, a random person. Let me just check this. Okay, what we can do is like a drawing for people in the stream. Okay, so we're doing a drawing, and whoever the random winner is, so we're doing one drawing, not like every time, gets a token for each time you were defeated. I think it would be more fun, but obviously it's a lot more work for Kyle. Every time I get defeated, we draw a random winner, and then that winner gets a summoning token, basically. But I understand why Kyle doesn't want to do that. So we can do that up to 10 times. If I go undefeated, so this is the catch. This is the catch for all the people who are here to see me lose. If I go undefeated, we can pick 2 people that each get a 10-time summon. So now you have to decide, do you want to see me lose or do you want to see me win? It's really up to you, I don't mind. These are some ideas. I think the funnest thing we can actually do is every time I lose, we immediately draw a winner. But let's see what comes out of this. All right. You guys have seen me spoil the tournament arena a little while ago when this first was introduced in the preliminary version, basically, that we saw. In this game mode, in case you haven't played it yet, what are you doing? In this game mode, it's a lot about like survivability. So in that case, I think that Buzzy Klonkson is going to be really good in Tournament Arena, by the way. Lose. Monster Mash has no doubt whatsoever. He's like immediately, I want to see you lose. Good units, in my opinion. Akio, because he's good in every game mode. That includes this game mode. Kix is pretty good. As long as you're playing a ranged unit, you want to play Naives. That makes a lot of sense. And then we can also play Servidus if the enemy is coming with a lot of melee units. This is basically the guarantee that Lord Nako is going to hate me if he randomly gets chosen, because Lord Nako has a habit of quitting immediately when the enemy plays Servidus. I don't know why. I don't agree with this move, by the way. And then it would be fun to play a unit that can either replace an enemy or make their life a little bit harder. So in my case, I'm going to play... Snapsbang would be quite cool because he can do both with the landmines. He's also really good because he's ranged and we play Naives. Or another option would be Nixie, because the tree can also be used to your own advantage. Yet another option would be Cinder, but I don't play Cinder. Actually, we can also play Queen Akesho. I think this is a fine selection. Alright, let's see. Nims. Enemy goes first. Alright. I've played one match because I tried whether or not I can do quests by playing this game mode. Unfortunately, the answer is no. Alright, what are we seeing here? So, who's the dangerous unit? Okay, so Tim is kind of dangerous, but fortunately we're not standing next to water. I never know if Tim's special dealing extra damage ability is kicking in when you're standing next to crushed ice. I don't think so. Although, why is he not attacking? Tim could attack, right? Am I missing something? I think I'm not. Alright, we can move Giggs in a way that he can affect a lot of enemy units. Now that's a good idea. Then we want to just get Naives out there. I don't know if I want to go that forward. I think this is fine, because if we do this, we get a stronger Shade. And the Shade can attack Pari. And also the Shade is very likely going to spawn on the... Shade is very likely going to spawn on the spot in the middle, which gives us another field. We can also move Akio here. So I think this is, like, quite honestly, this might be game already, because we do have we do get a Shade and we do get a unit that is standing on another tile, and then we get at least one more kill this way. So this should be game. Yeah. Let's play in Sandbox. I'll let you win if you wanna. I don't need to win. It's okay. All right. Are we counting? I think we should be counting. So record is 1-0 so far. Let's just put this up there. Oh, by the way, I need to change this just a little bit. No, I need to move this a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. My ADHD is being called here. Let me bring this back. Ha. I spent way too much time setting the stream up to not play this in the correct way now. All right. 1-0. Let's play some other units. Master Silverhand, among other people, have claimed that there's no way to beat the Darkness team in this game mode. I, of course, disagree. I think Darkness is obviously a very strong team, always. But I don't believe that Darkness is like the best team in this game mode. Well, don't you understand? Lose. We're gonna lose, on purpose at least. Player 3096. Okay, that's a name that instills a lot of confidence. This is one of the first things that I did when I was putting my starter guide together, telling people, hey, you can change your name, in case you didn't know. All right, let's just move a little bit forward. Oh, see, now I'm actually realizing it. Normally it's always Trenton who is telling me, oh, you have this habit of being like so condescending when you're making certain remarks, and normally I don't even notice it. I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I think this might have been taken as a condescending remark. Obviously I didn't mean it that way, But I'm sure that Trenton is like watching this back at some point and he's gonna be smiling. He's like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Didn't mean this in a condescending way. Here, we're just gonna say hi to be friendly to our friend, player 3096. Like, if this was a real match, like I used to play a lot of head-to-head against people in real life, it's called card games, I would ask him what's the significance of the numbers. Alright, so the enemy makes the move that I don't agree with, which is moving all of the units in a way so Nimrod can connect with lots of them. And I think we can now spread some darkness. Oh. Okay. Did I already win by moving on the thing? This is the only thing I don't get in this game mode. Sometimes I win by accident, I don't even know what happened. Alright. Well, if anybody wants to do like a coaching session, let me know. Okay? First line of business. Change your username. Okay, I'm stopping it now. Okay, so let's play some Cerberus just because it drives Nako mad if I ever get paired against him. Then we're playing Nixie. Then we want to have even more fun. So that means we're going to play Yasmin, if I ever find her. Yasmin? 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 Where are you? Am I blind? I think I passed her 3 times already. I'm really bad with these images. By the way, can someone add like a functionality where you can just search for units? Am I blind or something? Did anybody see Yasmin? Yeah, I need to go slower. It's a light. I'm searching for light warrior that is standing on a Kodo or whatever the name is. Ah, here we go. Okay, second row. Just below Cerberus, which makes a lot of sense. Thanks. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have actually Naivis makes not that much sense in this team. Well, if we play Gix, it's fine. We now have an excuse to play Naivis. Second row middle. Thanks so much, guys. You are like, we're going up against BirdWarrior. Oh, BirdWarrior versus Soul Warrior. Oh my god. So who is the best warrior? Oh my god, what's happening? Are we crashing? No, we're not. Ah, this is one of those maps where if you're playing Lionette, you can like run over the middle and then you turn all of the 3 fields. Okay, I shouldn't talk that much. Where's the danger zone? Everywhere, of course. Silverwood, my mortal enemy. Alright, we're going to move a little bit to the middle. I think we can move here, move here. Actually, it's like not that much time, to be honest. And here. Do we want to place a tree strategically? Like this? Why not? Why not? I don't think this was the best movement. I need to watch the time some more. I didn't play this before where I had where I was on a time pressure. But on this map the first turn doesn't matter that much. So we're baiting the enemy to attack us with Accio. Didn't do this on purpose. This is just me playing bad. Oh! Did I forget to count my record? I hope not. Also, this is kind of doubtful, right? Like, what? What is happening? Why are you doing this? I got Polearm. Polearm says, bye bye warriors. Why do... Okay, let's do this. And heal. Ooh, this is gonna be a control-ish... Oh, he's going for Silverwood! The enemy thinks they can win with Silverwood. Well, that's just cute. That's just cute. This is one of those folks that thinks that Silverwood is a real unit. I heavily disagree. I heavily disagree. Yeah. I get it now. Okay, I get the strategy now. So we're moving Naevis somewhat close. I think I'm losing this. We can move out a little bit on the top. And we need to wait for the thorns to disappear. Oh my god. I'm playing this terribly. Okay, next turn. We need to go in next turn before we're going to be decimated by Silverwood. And also there's I moved in a bad way because Matt can connect with me. What am I doing? What am I doing? I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4 spots, yeah. Okay, so now he can attack. He can attack Nixie. And if he does... Yeah, Silverwood is not a good unit. You need to learn this. The hard way, I guess. Okay, so now we won the match. Because the enemy didn't lost his patience. They thought that Silverwood is a good unit. They are now trying to win by covering these spots, which is not going to work. And... okay, I think we got this. So the correct move is to move Naevis, then attack with Giggs to the back. Then we can use Naevis to take them out. Then for some reason, somehow, our friend is still alive. So we need to change that. And then the only problem is now Giggs. How many points do we have? 1... I can't see my... oh, 4 points. Okay, we need to take out one more enemy. Can we take out one more enemy? I guess not. Alright, so let's instead focus on... I don't want to go in the middle and attack. I want to go here. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, it's not my turn anymore. So confused. Yeah, we're still alive. And you can't connect with Naevis. Look at my Naevis, how beefy she is. Could we have just stepped on a plate, is that correct? Did I miss that? Man. Okay, turns out that Soul Warrior was lucky enough against BirdWarrior to win. Also, props for playing Silverwood when you're called BirdWarrior. Like, that is kind of cool. Like, every time he wins against someone like me, who's just like saying that Silverwood is not a good unit, he can go, I told you so, and he would be correct. Could have reclaimed the title in the middle for the last point. Oh, thanks. I didn't see this. That was really bad. Still getting the hang of it. Played this 3 months ago. Okay, let's just go with ranged units because that makes a lot of sense. And we got Shades and we got Frogs, so let's play Accio as well. It's kind of boring. I think we need to ban some units. We need to come, like, I think the chat is going to be able to decide what units not to play. So for the next round, you guys can basically... how do we do this? Oh, Kirchhoff! Look at him. So, like, did he wait for me here? Hey. So we finally got someone from the chat. So pressure's on. He can stream sniper me. He can view all my moves now. Okay, and we're playing Naevis on both sides. Are we playing a mirror match? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, it's even a mirror match. Okay, so the enemy Giggs can actually connect up until this row. The enemy Queen Akeshu can also connect until this row. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we cannot go one further. Let's go to the side. Let's go here. I think this is fine. Is this map better for me or better for the opponent? I'm not even sure. I think it's better for me because I don't have thorns. I can just move forward. It's a minor misplay. I should have... not a minor misplay, big misplay. I should have moved Queen Akeshu to one of the spots that is further to the front. Because by moving Akeshu to the front, you're putting even more pressure on your opponent. Also, how are you only having 3 seconds left? That's just crazy. Alright, so now we can connect. And I think we need to connect here. Or do we? Do we need to connect? I think going with Giggs is an okay option here. Yeah, just putting some pressure on. And then we have a few more seconds. This is fine. Can we connect with you? Yes. Okay, cool. And then we can see what Accio can do. Okay, nothing. Nothing. Accio is doing nothing. I don't think I've ever seen this before. And... okay, now we're almost dead. Let's see what Snazbang can if he can turn it around. I'm surprised. Okay, Snazbang is better. Snazbang is better than Giggs in this game mode, apparently. Wow. Try my team. Sir Florianus, Toko, Nixie, Lionett, Silverwood. Okay, at this point I'm most surprised that I'm still alive. Oh, there's... okay, so let's see if my... no, he can't. How is this Accio still not dead? Okay, I think we've lost this with confidence. This is when you blink first. That's what you get for blinking first. Guess I shouldn't have gone for the bait. Well played. Very well played. Where's my... Oh, I was too late. Alright. Here we go. So our record is now 3-1. Well done, Kirchhoff. Alright, so shall we try teams from the chat? Hugo says Surf, Lorianos, Toko, Nixie, Lionel and Silverroad. That's a lot of horsepower. That's a lot of horsepower. Okay, why not? Let's try this. Okay. Although I have to say there's a good chance that none of these units are built. Well, no, not none of these units, but not many of them. So, okay, you got Surflow. Did you say Tokon? Did you say Tokon? Why are we playing Tokon? Wait a second. Like, I'm proud of the fact that I never put any work into Tokon. Like, every time I unlock a new unit, my first goal is to get the unit higher than Tokon. So Static Crackling took a little while, because Tokon is getting more powerful apparently. This is my first goal whenever I unlock a new unit. I can't play Tokon. Like, he doesn't even have I don't even have a weapon for him. Because I don't keep common weapons, or uncommon weapons in this case. I think he ranked up the other day. I'm sorry. Tokon is on the ban list. I can't play Tokon. Just trust your guide. oh, it's Existo. Okay. Okay, I can't play Tokon. I'm sorry. My Tokon is not built for that. But, let's see. We can play Surflow. Who are the other guys? Nixie? I agree with Nixie. That's okay. Nixie. Lionett and Silverroot is not a unit. Why is nobody paying attention to what I'm saying? Okay, Nixie is somewhere at... Oh, we got Nixie. Who am I missing? Oh, Lionett. I like Lionett. I think Lionett is cool. How about we play Caradon instead? Over Tokon. He's also very tanky. He's also very tanky. Alright. Oh, it's the BirdWarrior again. Oh my god. This time we're going to see who's playing the more powerful Silverroot, I guess. Unless he doesn't like me and immediately goes out. Alright, this is a good map. Playing the same team as before. I think his team is now better than mine. High again. Okay, so what do we have? We do have a Gix on the... Gix could shoot up until here. Okay, so we can go with Lionett here in the middle. That makes a lot of sense. We can just... Yeah, why not? I think moving Nixie's tree doesn't make any sense here. Does this make sense? Yeah, this is fine. Okay, cool. Here we go. Actually, what's gonna be more fun is commenting on the games of other people while you're not having to like narrating and playing at the same time is not as easy as I'm making it seem. I'm sure I'm making it seem super easy. It's not. Okay, so now we need to be careful with the enemy Gix. The enemy Gix can hit... he can go 1, 2, 3 spots and then 1, 2, 3. So currently our Lionett is affected by the enemy Gix. If we could, we want to take out the enemy Gix. So we could do this. Would be a very, like a fun move, but not a powerful move. So let's not do that. Let's... Oh, we can prevent Gix from doing this stuff, right? Yeah. If we place a tree in the middle, let's go here. Gix is now not going to be able to shoot anybody. Unless I'm missing something. I think I'm not missing something. Yeah, now the enemy first has to take out Gix if they want to do something here. Let's see. Use your tree. Yeah, I agree. The tree is a good... I think the tree is a good play here. Enemy can now only attack the tree. He cannot attack me. In case you did not know this, if the enemy Gix is now moving 1, 2, 3 spots, he's standing next to the tree. And because the enemy Gix is standing next to the tree, they are no longer having range. So the best the enemy Gix can do is like walk here and then place Naive is next, and then he can hit 1, 2, 3 spots, but I'm standing just out of range. If he weren't to move here, what I could do now, sure, is I could move Lionett up here and then run over the entire map with Lionett. So this time, this way, Lionett is giving me 2 points. In theory, if we're taking out Gix. And I think we're gonna be able to take out Gix here. Really? I think we need to go all in now. Like, as in we need... Well, the enemy doesn't have anybody else that can do AoE damage, so that's kind of cool. And with the exception of Silverroot, of course. So we got 3 points. We could use Silverroot, but I think it makes more sense to just keep him in the back and just keep the points for the fields that we have at the moment. I think this makes more sense. So the enemy can go for horses. He can go for Accio. That's going to give him 2 points. Potentially. Verlieren. There is no loss in me. I'm not going to lose. Not losing. Especially not on purpose. So if they don't win this turn, I think we're in a pretty good position now. Alright, who do we want to take out? We need to take out this guy. Where can we do... Oh, we can do more damage if we attack from here, but we don't want to do this. We want to do this, because then we can get him out of the shrub. Then we can attack. Then we got another point. And now we need to hope for Silverroot to give us another point. And if we don't, we still had to move with Lionhead and could get one more attack in. Alright. So 4-1. So we say losses Kirchhoff. Just gonna point this out. So Kirchhoff can screenshot this for himself and be proud if he wants to. Doesn't have to be. Alright. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought. I thought this is gonna be like super quick, but it's not. Anybody else with a fun team that I'm supposed to play with? You go on left, type on with Lionhead, one-shot gigs with active. Yeah, that's what I did. I just didn't see it right away. Or actually, I did see it right away. I just didn't want to do it right away, is what I'm saying. Okay, this time we're playing the Servatus special. We're playing Servatus together with Tabarinci. Then we're going with Gigs as well and Accio because they are powerful. And then one more unit that makes sense with all of this. I guess Snazbang. I don't like that we don't have Naevis, but I want to play somebody else. Ice Team? Oh, Ice Team, really? Can't read that. Oh, it's my turn first. Okay, cool. Enemy is playing Silverroot just to mess with me. Oh, there's a Dorga. Look at this. There's no Naevis, so that's kind of good. Alright. Hi. I understand that part. Hi. We have that much time. We can say hi. Let's go here. Let's go here. And this spot was fine, right? Yeah, okay. So here's fine. This is fine. I think that's it. Me sitting here leveling Panda from 49 to 50. Oh. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Okay, we can trap Silverroot in the back with Servatus, which is not doing much. We need to go out. Yeah. Yeah, this is not great for us, to be honest. We're kind of like forced to stay in the back. Somewhat, at least. Yeah, I think we need to risk taking some damage. Because we're losing this. Over time, we're losing this. This doesn't make a lot of sense. So let's just go one forward. Go one forward here. And Gix can get hit by Tim, but only Tim. So we should be okay. Frog is not a problem. Frog is not a problem. So now we are the aggressor because our Gigs can now connect with the Grandma. But the enemy does have a Tim. Tim is not super powerful at the higher levels. Tim, however, is very powerful at the lower levels. Alright, cool. So now we can go in. And I think we need to go in. We're just getting 2 points from this, but that's okay. Potentially 2 points. Then we can kill the frog. And also get some vines there. This basically stops Dorga from doing anything. Then we can get lucky with a Snazbang attack. And then we can get another point. And another point if we're lucky. Is that the win? I can count. I didn't count, I just wait for it. Okay. Not bad. I leveled Dorga from manual never again. It took me centuries. What's the alternative? What's the alternative to manually leveling? Let us know. Let us know. Okay, 5-1 so far. If it weren't for that Kirchhoff dude, we still had a chance of going undefeated. Alright. Ice team. Okay, Ardasi is actually fun. This counts as ice team, right? Panda is a good unit, I heard. And it would be fun if we could create some tile effects. Like for example with Pari. And then turn them with Corrin. But I don't think that makes a lot of sense. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. Sefa, no. I think this is an annoying team to go up against. Just a bit mage heavy. Can we... Oh, we can create ice with Ardasi. There's actually some potential in this. Some potential in this. It's the Blue Man group. Who's that? Cross. Okay. Enemy goes first. It doesn't really work. I tried a few times to do tiles for Pari. Yeah, I thought about like turning Pari around. Okay, so the enemy does have a Cinder. At least there's no Silverwood, so that's some good news. And then there's also Snazbang, the best unit in the game mode apparently, and a Giggs. I think last time I played this game mode, I didn't, like before today, it wasn't possible to play Snazbang. It wasn't released yet. Alright, so Giggs could go 1, 2, 3, and then he's hitting the shrub. So I can go all the way to the shrub. 1, 2, 3, and then shrub. I can go all the way before the shrub. Because he cannot... Snazbang can go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Snazbang can hit me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, so Snazbang could hit me. Snazbang can hit everywhere. What the F is going on? Why is Snazbang so good in this game mode? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this spot is safe. This spot is safe. And this spot is safe. Okay. I don't think I'm losing this over time. Or at least not immediately. Cinder is immediately gonna die. Like the biggest danger here is that I'm forgetting how far Snazbang can shoot together with Naevis. Yeah, that's okay. Go to the left side. I don't want to have the left side. Left side is fine. Left side, strong side. Oh, that's me. Oh, that's... Sorry, I didn't even get that cross. Oh, that makes so much sense now. That's you. Okay, now then I need to be extra careful because you can see my every move and what I'm thinking. If you're listening. Okay, Snazbang 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Snazbang can hit the shrub. But that's it. Okay, so I can move... Where's my Snazbang when I need him? And Giggs can hit 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so the left side is now free again. Am I missing something? No, left side is free again. Okay, so we can actually... Can we do this? Yeah, we can do this. So one of those matches. So this is a Mexican standoff almost. Who blinks first? But now I can connect next turn if Scruffy doesn't move. So that's good. Here we see... I don't think... Yeah, you couldn't have played this any differently. It would have been interesting if the cannon's range could have been affected or like increased by 1. But I don't see an option. Oh no. Well, I'm just gonna ignore this cannon for the rest of the fight. Okay, I don't agree with this move. I don't agree with this move. Now I can connect in the middle with Giggs. Am I missing something? Okay, I can now move Giggs here. And Naevis behind Giggs. And then Giggs can shoot your back row. Okay, I mean that looks a little bit worse than it was. But I still have Ardasi. So come on Ardasi, you can do something, right? What? What is that? Why didn't it do any damage? Any damage. Okay, what can you do? Oh, you can take out the cannon. That's much appreciated. And then I can still use Grandma to get like absolutely nothing out of this. Okay, how much is... Grandma doesn't do anything, right? 41. Okay, 41. And he's got 67. Okay, Grandma doesn't do anything. Great. I can just move Grandma next to all the other units, so I'm doing even less damage. That's just great. Let's just go to the back of Grandma. Really? I thought that Giggs together with Aradel is gonna be like winning. Doesn't seem like that's the case. Yeah, that's what I thought. This Giggs is doing much more work than my Giggs. That's 4 points. Okay, am I still alive? Ooh. Okay, we have 2 units. And we can potentially still turn this around. But we need to be super careful. If the enemy captures 1 more point, we're done. I don't think we can win this. Right, I think we need to go to this side. And then we need to go for the special. Yeah, it gives us 1 skeleton, that's good. And I think we're still lost. Oh, we need to crit it. Okay. Well played. Well played. I learned some German just for you. You can also block some movement using the ice. Yeah. I was kind of disappointed. I thought that Aradel was going to be way better. Way better here, to be honest. So, okay. So we got 2 guys that took me down. It's Kirchhoff and Cross now. 5-2 is the record. Hello. Hey, Kian. Thanks. Anytime. Anytime. Gosh, fun. Okay, let's never do this again. I'm just gonna try Dark 1 more time. I think Dark is fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Akio? Akio needs to be somewhere at the top, right? No? Here we go. That's the Darkness squad, yeah. I like playing Dark. TJFIRST. Is that somebody we know from the Discord? TJFIRST? Am I missing something? Oh, that's an interesting team. We can go high. This is the only problem. There's so little time that you cannot really like engage with the enemies. Come on now. Tripitako? Is Tripitako somehow related to Tripitaka? Or is that just like coincidence? The name. Sunshine is really good in terms of being able to connect here. Okay, at least we can use the danger zone feature. Wow, Sunshine is just like completely giving us problems here. Don't like this at all. Okay, we can do this though. That's good. Or okay at least. And then we can get 2 spots secured in the middle. And not much else. I don't like that we're so pinned down here. Why am I so pinned down? Okay, just go here. And then at least my Nimrod will survive this turn. Let's hope the shades are doing something here. Oh, shade on a healing spot. Invincible shade. It's never gonna die. It's got 41 health. Wait, what? What? What is happening? Why am I playing against the AI? Like, the AI always uses Taros active whenever they can. What's the point of the Taros active when you're destroying the shade right after? I don't agree with this move. At all. For the record. Yeah, that's okay. My Arceus is quite tanky. He can take a hit or 2. Alright, cool. So now we can move in here. Get rid of all of these eggs. Now we have some darkness on the board. Let's make it some more. And then create a few more shades, right? I thought that's how you play this. You want to take out the frog before it evolves. Yeah, we need to get rid of the frog before it evolves. And now we can even... Does that make sense? We're affecting 3 shades. No, I don't want them to run into Taro. Actually, I want my shades to survive this for once in my life. Enemies have used all of their actives, with the exception of Katsume, but Katsume's active is not very powerful. We got board control like crazy, and there's 2 points only for the enemy. So they would have to take out 3 of my units, which is not happening here. Or at least I'm not seeing it. Who died? Oh, Shade died. Okay, cool. Can we Yeah, Umano is gonna die. Okay, well, that's a shame. Come on. This shade, yeah, this shade needs to go. That's actually good for us, because now Nimrod can go in. I only got 1 point. Still need a lot of points to win this. But we can now kill one enemy. We can secure one of the spots in the middle. Ah. Okay, we can't. Taro, you're a problem, bro. Where am I doing more damage? What am I missing? Oh, just by attacking from high ground. Okay, that's not good. See, I thought I had this. Now I'm not so sure. Yeah, crit, crit. Okay, cool. And then... No, that's not a good plan. This is an okay plan. Ah, almost died. Almost killed Akio with this. It's a good play. If Akio would have been super lucky with double crit, we could have moved Ranaklu onto the spot. I guess. This is a very nice strategic play. Oh, we lost, right? He only has to take out Akio now. Really, really cool play. This is one of those games. I shouldn't have attacked, I guess. I shouldn't have attacked with Akio. I thought about it, not attacking. Oh, you just have to take out Akio. What are you doing? Oh, you can't. Yeah, now we lost. Whew. Well played. Well played. TJFIRST. What is this? 5-3 already? Do I end up with a lose? Oh, I don't want to have a 50-50 record at the end of this. Let's... If the frog is incapacitated, it doesn't evolve just for your interest. That's true, yeah. But at that point, to be honest, I already forgot about the frog being incapacitated, which is ridiculous. I don't like the Darkness Squad in this game mode. I don't think it's that good. That's just me, though. I know some people love it. Let's play Nixie again, because Nixie is so annoying for the enemy. I just want to be annoying. Let's play Dorga, to showcase that Dorga is not that strong. We're playing the waiting game. We're hoping for a big map, and we're just gonna move everybody to the back. That's the new strategy. So I need one more powerful unit. I guess Giggs? Let's go Snazbang. That's just super annoying for the enemy. Come on. I want to play against you. I don't have any preference. BirdWarrior again. What's with this BirdWarrior? What's his thing today? He wants to see who's the lesser warrior. So far I'm 2-0 against the BirdWarrior. Oh look, it's a big map. Hi again. Ah. He doesn't change his team much. But at least we got a new map every time. So what do we need to look out for? Okay, so Giggs can now connect. Giggs can now move 1, 2, 3 spots and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, if I leave my units where they are standing, they are safe. Is that correct? I guess not. Oh, we can use a Nixie tree again. With a lot of effect. Yeah. Nixie's tree is gonna help us a lot here. I mean, that was the strategy after all, so no surprise. So we want to move Nixie here and use the tree there. So that's gonna shut down Giggs more or less. We're gonna use our... Oh, we can't even move Silverwood any further to the back. What is this? What is this map? Why can't I move my units to the back? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so Snazbang could go to the other side. And we want to move Dorga just because we want frogs. I think that's it. This looks alright. I think this was okay. I'm feeling very much under pressure. Also, by the way, if you're like faster than the 30 seconds you have per turn, you should get the extra time for your time bank. Is that happening? I don't know, because I didn't look enough into this. Oh, you want to play the waiting game? Sure, that's fine with me. Cool. Yeah, cool. Back to you, bro. Back to you. I can play the waiting game all day. I can do this all day. I got a ticking time bomb and it's called Dorga. Yes, frogs are not that good in this game mode, but they're like good enough. They're like not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it can also move to the left side if I wanted to. Sure. Let's spread out a little bit more. And I can even plant a second tree to make it even more annoying for the enemy. I was just like, okay, Dogger's not that strong in this game mode. But if the enemy allows you to just like have infinite turns, then Dogger suddenly becomes a unit again. Yep. Still alive. Frog is still there. All I have to do is start attacking with frogs. Yeah, so far so good. Okay. Did anything change now? Not really. So now Geeks could go on the right side. The tree hits back. Okay, I'm winning this war of attrition so far. So far so good. Okay, so I think we need to plant another tree. Just to completely lock down the right side. So now the danger zone is working for us again. Why are we in danger? What is happening here? Huh? Why are we in danger? What am I missing? Is the game bugged and doesn't know that Silverroot doesn't have his active anymore? Yeah, the game doesn't know that Silverroot lost his active. That's cool. Tree power! Can you claim a tile with a tree? You were able to. You were able to claim a tile with a tree, but this was changed. And I completely agree with the change. I think this is like way for the better. I'm not making fun of my enemy. I'm just gonna say haha for the situation. I'm laughing about the situation, okay? Not about my enemy, obviously. I would never laugh about my enemies. Alright, do I just... I'm winning this, right? I'm not missing something. Can I go one further? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can't go further with Silverroot. I can plant some Lotus Blossoms and heal my units. I am in great shape here. I'm not sure if this is... He has a plan. You sure? I'm not sure. Okay. Sure. Okay, that was a pretty good plan. I have to say this was a pretty good plan. Haha. Oh, we lost! I thought I still had this. I thought I still had this. Man. Oh. Wow. The BirdWarrior did it. I did not see this coming. 5 points are just one too little. One too few. I totally thought I had this next turn. Oh, I'm feeling so disappointed in myself right now. I guess I should have gone for Silverroot one turn earlier. Now that's easy to say afterwards. Man, this match would have been a lot of fun if it lasted one more turn. Wow. Okay. I want to play Sir Martois now. That was a crushing defeat, I have to say. I have to say that it was a crushing defeat. I don't like this at all. I thought I had total control over the board. And then we saw what happens. Oh, Raizzan! Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna be fun. And it's even my turn first. Oh, this is a dumb map. Because on this map you can connect on turn 1 if you have the right units. And he has the right units, of course. I mean... we can connect with Queen Akeshru. But that's not gonna do much. Can he connect? Yeah, he can connect. Okay, so we have to connect because if we don't, he's just gonna do it for us. And we're doing 55 to 72. Well, he's got more life, obviously. This is not the kids' games anymore. This is a dumb map. But I think we can... does that make sense? I think this makes somewhat sense, right? We're blocking the right side. So he has to go to the left side. Is that how it works? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a bad idea. This is an okay idea. Yeah, I think this is the best I can do here. It doesn't look good, but I think it looks way better than the alternatives. We're gonna lose Queen Akeshru. We're gonna lose... Oh, that's also a unit, yeah. Is that better? I guess it is. Yeah, I know I'm sounding like I'm making excuses, but this is by far the dumbest map. by far the dumbest map. If you're not playing Naives on this map, try Sunshine once. Yeah, we can try Sunshine, sure. So far, I can still get out of the corner. Yeah, but this doesn't look good. I think this is already over. We can say well played. Just to... Not to be spiteful. Not a spiteful person. Like, this is the best I can do here. As far as I'm aware. Did my own horse hit me? What? My own horse hit me. Why? What is happening? Even my horses are revolting. Okay, we're ending up with a 5-5 record. So, guys, I would love to play some more, and I don't mind hanging out with you guys some more. But Kyle said up to 10. So I think we need to cut this off here. Now we need to find a way to draw a random winner. Does anybody know? Is that like random winner? Pick a random name winner. Yes, cool. Is that like a cool thing for that? Yeah, whatever. Each name should be added on a new line. Okay. Animation. Okay, let's just try this once. We're just gonna go. I'm just gonna go with the names that I lost against. TJFIRST. Oh, and by the way, I think we need to change this so you guys can actually make sense of this. Oh, wait a second. This is still on from yesterday. I was live streaming yesterday. So Kirchhoff, Cross, TJFIRST, Raizzan just won and BirdWarrior won. So we're just gonna try this. Shuffle name. Okay, this doesn't do anything. Cool. And then we say pick a random name. Okay, this seems to work. This seems to work. Sure thing. So the way this works very easily. You just need to. Should I just go over the chat, or do you? I think it makes. Tell you what, guys. I think I can do this, right? Let me see if I can see the number of viewers. The problem is I'm streaming on 2 channels, so this is a lot harder than you might think. Finding out. Same site I use for what the hell RNG. Alright, guys, do me a favor. If you want to participate in the prize drawing, just enter your name in the chat. Alright? Because the problem is I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And it's very hard for me to get the user names from both sides. So, yeah, thanks. Thanks so much. Who is this guy? Who is this Raizzan guy? Winner gets a 10 pull. No, the winner gets 1 summoning token for each time I lost. So 5. Which is a lot. It's roughly 3 more than what I was expecting, to be honest. Okay, so we got Raizzan, we got Cross, we got Ama Chama. We got Flo, we got Kirchhoff, we got Rob Thomasson, who writes here. Then we got Tiny Rodent. We got Panda. If I'm missing someone, just post again, okay? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 guys. But apparently, according to Restream, 21 people are watching. Now, I don't know if somebody's watching on both Twitch and on YouTube. So that would count. Like, that could be a mess up. Oh, Adidas is here. Hello! VIP from the official Discord, in case you guys didn't know. Like, very active poster there. He communicates in memes most of the time. You can put my name in, and if it's drawn, then we spin again for double tokens. Whoa! Okay, so we can put Kyle in 3 times, is what he said. And if Kyle gets drawn, we get double. I guess that's not how it works. All right, Victor is in. Cool, cool. AIDS is your actual name? Trippy Taco. Okay, I'm just gonna go with both. Okay. Is that a nickname in the game? I've never seen this before. All right, give you guys. Okay, seems like more guys are coming. Okay, cool. See you, cool. Cool. Anybody else? Towen. 75. Okay. Am I missing someone? Just post again. No worries. You can add me instead as a second option for double tokens. Oh, that's nice. It's Martin, who is one of the Snowprint devs, as far as I'm aware. That's nice of you. Notice was too short. If you had announced this time yesterday, I could have joined fully instead of popping in real quick. Okay, Nako wants to be in, but he also wants to bitch. What if Kyle is picked 2 times? 4 tokens. I love, this is just like, if you didn't know that somebody was a gamer, it's like immediately like double checking the rules. So how much can I win again? Yeah, this is like the easiest giveaway that someone is like a gamer. Like immediately like trying to bend the rules and try to get more out of it. You want IGN name, right? I don't mind. Either is fine. I just need to be able to get in touch with you, and or you need to be able to get in touch with Kyle. So it would be better if you're using your in-game name or basically the name you're using on Discord. But like Kyle is a person, he's not a computer. Yeah? So he's got to be able to figure something out with you. No worries. Yeah? No worries. We're gonna be good. All right. Let's give you I don't know, 30-second countdown. Last chance. All right? Countdown 30 seconds. You can find everything on Google, even if you misspell it. Here we go. Is that a video? There's a video for that. There's a video for that. I love the internet. Like, you can find everything on the internet. Alright, so last chance. If you enter your name in the chat within the next 15 seconds, you can also just post the Roho, no. You can also just post no. So I know that one more name is coming. That's also fine. Best thing will be to message me on Discord if you're the winner. Alright, we're gonna figure this out, no worries. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Mash. Oh, Mash just got in. Okay. At the last second, Mash got in. Alright. Is anyone missing their name on this list? Let me just go over the chat one more time, okay? I saw Raizzan. We got Raizzan. We got Cross, Amachama, Flo, Kirchhoff. Here, Rob Thomason, Tiny Rodent, Panda. Yeah. Adidas B, Kyle, Victor, Aids, aka Tripitako, Siukur, Towen 75, Martin is in, Nako is in, but was pitching, and then we had Mash, and I think that's it, right? So cancel Victor and use Being KG, which is my Discord name. Okay, sure, no problem. So Victor is Being KG. It's kind of the same thing, no worries. Are you gonna upload the full clip later on the Buzzy part separate? Well, I'm gonna add timestamps to the video so it's easier for you to like navigate to the part you want. All right, that's it. We're gonna shuffle the names, even though that doesn't do anything. I'm first gonna add them to my clipboard, so in case I'm just deleting them somehow, I can just bring them back. Okay, so it's shuffled. You all saw this. And then we wanna pick a random name. Here we go. Start. And it's... Oh, wait. Cross! Woo! I'm too late. I had a sound effect for this. Let's just imagine we're running over this again. Yay! It's Cross. Applause for Cross. Alright. So, Cross, you can get in touch with Kyle, please. Congratulations. Congratulations. You can get in touch with Kyle. And he is gonna be able to award you some stuff on Discord, please. Just get in touch with him on Discord. All right. I will contact Kyle on Discord. All right, great. You can say your YouTube name and your Discord name, and nobody else will know it. All right. What do we do now? I still have one more Onslaught match, one more run. I need to finish my Onslaught runs, guys. If you feel free like hanging out some more, just go for it, no worries. Let me just bring this back. And then we're going back to Onslaught. Conquering Onslaught. I need to get my tickets done. And I'm too lazy to edit anything. So I'm just gonna do everything on the stream. So we're going back to, what's the name? Cursed Wall. Conquering Onslaught. Cursed Wall. And next up is encounter number 6. Congratulations indeed. Congrats. Placebo next. What is... Oh, that's your Discord name or what? Well, you're gonna figure it out, no worries. Congrats, Cross. Yes, indeed. Okay, encounter number 6. Actually, there's a new thing that I now need to think about. Jeez, I need to switch. It's so hard when you're like used to one game mode and you need to go to the next one. Who are we going to honor? We got a clear path of progression for all of these units. Like, honor your heroes is the best feature ever implemented in this game. Like, look at this. I need to forever until I can, for the first time, honor a new hero. Okay, so Bullmon seems to be a favorite here. Because everybody else already has a badge. With the exception of Umano. Okay, Umano is also an option. Umano, Bullmon, and Sir Matt. Sir Matt would also be really, really cool. Oh, cool. Look at this. We can promote Myvara. Woo! And Myvara is now also an option. Ah, if Tributaka was here. She would be like, how is this a question? How is this a question? Okay, so we had Bullmon. That's one option that I like. And the other option we got is Umano. Is that correct? Where did you go? Ah, here we go. Left. Okay, I think Umano makes more sense because Bullmon is tanky enough as it stands. So we don't want to get him any more tanky. Like we got enough tankiness in Bullmon. And this looks like an encounter where we could really need Bullmon. But we can also play with the Darkness Squad. This is gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. Alright, so we're gonna be using Dorga to get a workout in the back. Then we're going to be using the Darkness Squad, so that means Ranaklu and Queen Akeshru. And we also want to have maybe Voyasa? I don't know, we need to get some darkness off the ground. You're a good unit for that, and then we need one more unit. Nimrul or Voyasa. See, the thing is I always hate on Voyasa, so maybe I'm wrong. Prove me wrong, Voyasa, come on. Show us what you can do. Okay, so there's one skeleton, 2 skeletons that can connect with Voyasa. Oh wow. Queen Akesh is very tanky. Very powerful, not tanky. Tanky she's not. Tanky she's not. Okay, we're gonna move a little bit to the side. I want to be hit once, but not with high ground, so that seems like a good move. And then we can do this. I think this is fine. Yeah, that looks good. So let's start with the active of Queen Akeshru on the right side. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's not what I meant. I wanted to have like a straight line going up. If anybody's listening from the Snowprint guys, they are still around. I want a cooler Queen Akeshru where I can direct the dragon. I can tell him, go in this direction, please. Okay, we're going to use this. That's cool. And then we can spread a lot of darkness. This is how you had to play it in the past, by the way. You had to like go all in with everything as early as possible. And then you had a chance of surviving these encounters. I kid you not. We are going to turn this guy because the other two are going to be turned by the active itself. Right. This was the only way how you could make it through Black Lake Outpost or any of the other early encounters before they got nerfed. You had to completely go all in with everything and hope you could survive. In case you're like, yeah, he's exaggerating again. I'm not. I'm not. Let's move him to the front. This unit is too important. Runner clue is too important. Come on, here. Shade attack. Where are all my shades going? Okay, cool. We got this. So there's a new wave after this turn. Alright, so that's not great. Let's move. Let's move you here and you here because we want to keep the darkness on the board. And I think that's kinda it. I want to get Ranaklu in a position where he can connect. The cool thing about the darkness, guys, about the shades, or the darkness in general, is that... can we get Ranaklu in darkness so he can move to the front? No, he can't. Too bad. Otherwise we could have made a cool teleport move and got him to the front. The cool thing is that the darkness prevents your own units from running to the front. So your frogs tend to evolve before they are connecting with the enemy, which is really good for you, more often than not. We can just end here. Okay, cool. This seems like mildly challenging in comparison to all the other encounters so far. Okay, so you can move here. We can do this. You can do this. And you can take somebody out, right? Really? Survive this? Mean. Okay, but we're kind of fortunate because the enemies don't want to engage with our units, they just want to engage with our shades. Here, Dogger can do like a sidewalk. Yeah, so the shades are now like more or less done, but we still have a lot of frog warriors, so we're good. Yeah, we're good. I think we're winning this. Did anybody remember what's up next? What is that? Spirit Samurais. Okay, cool. I don't mind those. Here we go. Kinda powerful. Okay. I think we can stop moving our units at this point. Next wave. Oh, we get an orb this time. That's just too nice. The developers were in a giving mood. Wow, look at these frog warriors going to town. Alright, we get an orb and we get 1,000 gold times 2. And some laurels, which is also cool. Alright, we wanted to honor Umanu because we're looking for this badge. We have a 30% chance, so we can... let me try and work this out. Okay, too early. Wait, we have to try it one more time. Yes! Yeah, we get another badge. Wow. And an orb. Jesus Christ, how good is this? I'm the luckiest person playing this game. I'm sorry. Everybody else who's not receiving like stuff on the regular, like me, I feel very sorry. I'm sorry. Jesus, that's a lot of free stuff. That's a lot of free stuff. All right, we did 2 hours of streaming Rivengard, which is new record, I think, new record. And in the entire 2 hours, we had like next to no filler. This is just great. I hope the tournament arena comes back, like I don't know, once a week or something. Don't know what the exact plans is. But it looks like a very fun game mode. Although I'm kind of disappointed that I lost 5 times. I still don't know how that happened. Let's just play 2 more hero arena runs. And yeah, 2, 3, something like that. And then we're calling it a day. This is different. I hate the switch in my head every time I need to like think differently. Okay, so we now are in the hero arena. The enemy doesn't have an Aevis. Okay, we think we're good. We don't need to switch any units here. That's cool. You can actually go into the thorns because you're a warrior. Okay, then we want to do this and go here. Look at this lineup for Queen Akeshru. Well, okay, there was a lineup for Queen Akeshru. It's now gone. You can go to the back. You can give us another shade. And then we have a lot of summons. That's usually how it works. Lucky you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm not complaining. Alright. What else do we need to do? We need to... Oh, actually, we need to change this. Mini Arena Guide. One day. One day I'm going to be on top of things. I need a producer. If anybody's looking for a job, the pay's going to be terrible. Let me know. Okay. Same team? Same team? But I think this makes more sense. Okay, and then we want to move a little bit to the right. Because I like the right more. Yeah, now I'm missing Naivis. Naivis would have been really good here. That's alright. That is still okay. Okay. That's also nice. Still get a shade in the back. Not a skeleton though. Gix is gonna be a bit of a problem here. Yeah. Gix is gonna be a bit of a problem here. Let's see. Okay, Gix is not gonna be a problem. Our units are just too overpowerful. Terrible pay, better than no pay. Yeah, I guess it's one way of looking at it. Alright, we can do one more, easily. One or two more. Bad at poker. You and me both. You and me both, my friend. If the enemy had a Naevis, it would make all the difference in the world. Like this map would be so much easier for them if they had a Naevis. You can apply so much more pressure. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't have Naevis. So now we can use Gix, go to the high ground. Cut the high ground, Anakin! And yeah. Cling, cling, cling. It's not even fun. This is just mean. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for the character preview and the reward. Yes, sure thing, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun for me too. Not gonna lie. Okay, 9 or 15 is fine. I'm just gonna show you guys some more strategies for maxing gold, and then we're calling it a day. We're calling it a day, I think. Collecting some more gold. You've probably seen this before, but I refine the strategies every once in a while. Like I'm tweaking it so I can do like a tiny bit more, can get a tiny bit more gold every time. Doesn't always work, but it works like often enough. So I need to level Bullmon at the moment, and still her. So that's what I'm doing here. Yeah, you don't want to have a crit hit, by the way. Just want to have a regular hit. But well, who's complaining? So now you're triggering Looter twice, and then you can trigger Looter one more time next turn. And if you're super lucky, you can get the Palace Guard to line up nicely with this other dude. And this is hilarious. And then you get even more gold. You can get the Looter bonus 3 times. This is like the max I can do on this level. It was a great watch, thank you. Thank you! So 775 times 2. And I think we can squeeze out a little bit more if we're getting lucky with the hits. Let's just see if that's possible. What's with the crit hits today? Okay, I guess I'm too lucky for my own good sometimes. Okay, go back to the bottom. I thought that like you can only attack the cage or something. Alright. Yeah, Bullmon. Bullmon needs a level. And a ranged attack. Okay. Come to think of it, it would make more sense to play Sir Florianos because I need to do a quest for him. Okay, so that's if you're lucky, the Palace Guard survives, and if you like set it up right, you can get your Yasmin to stand next to the Palace Guard and the Mage, so you're looting 2 more times. So that's possible here. On this encounter, I'm still playing more or less the same strategy, just with like some minor adjustments. You can now... So, what I'm doing differently here, compared to the video that I showed you guys, is that I'm playing it a little bit... I want to say conservatively, but that's not true. I mean, you want to move your units, you want to keep your units in the middle, because then you have a higher chance of standing next to an enemy when you're looting again. You cannot do this for all the enemies, like... And you also don't want to have too many skeletons. I know this sounds kind of complicated, but it really isn't. You also don't want to go for another skeleton here. You just want to play it safe, or slow, like basically play it slow. So now the enemies are coming to you. You don't have like infinite summons, and that means that now we can line up Yasmin next to 2 more enemies. like, this is all about looting. This is not about like maximizing damage or something like that. This is just about having as many enemies as possible next to your looters. And you can see that it works like a charm. And if you're playing it like this, you can get up to 657. It's not bad. So that's it for that encounter. Nothing changed in the Seared encounter. I only get to loot one enemy in this encounter, so we don't have to play it. Cannot show you guys any new tricks, but I can show you a new trick for the Panda encounter, where you get to loot up to 4 times if your units are not maxed out, and I think it's 3 times if your units are maxed out. So what you need here is a Bullmon that is not super powerful, and an Aevis. And then you can line up your units like this on turn 1 and drag the enemy Aradel here. So that allows you to loot her. So that's pretty good. And then if your units are not super strong, the enemy Panda is gonna be able to get rid of both of your guys here. Like, very often Panda is gonna attack them and he's gonna survive it. If he survives, like if your units are weaker basically, if Panda survives, what you're doing is you're first using your Grandma Bones on Sefa, and then, for example, I think I'm always using Queen Akeshru. So this is basically how I'm taking out Sefa. And then you're moving Yasmin to this spot. Because when you're moving Yasmin to this spot, and you are then using Bullmon's effect on the enemy Panda, who is standing in this spot, where the skeleton is, that I just highlighted, Panda gets pulled down to this spot, that is below Naevis, this spot right here. And then you have one more attack, and that's Naevis, and Naevis can just walk to the high ground and attack with high ground bonus. And then you're looting Sefa, you're looting Aradel, and you're looting Panda with Yasmin. I can no longer do this because ever since my Grandma Bones is like level 43, the skeletons are too powerful. Or since my Queen Akeshru is level 50 with the active, Panda is no longer able to take out both enemies here. Or one of them, because the Shade always survives with like a little bit of health. So if your units are not maxed out, you can like loot 3 times. Like the way it is, you can still loot twice, at least. So that's also quite a bit of gold. Yeah, like every little thing makes a bit of a difference. So it's not 55, it's like 75 or something if you're doing it the other way around. And then that's also a bit more gold. All right, and I think that's it. Because I don't have any new strategies for Aradel, there's no new strategies for all of these encounters. Quick reminder in case you didn't know, there's a festival of the Hive starting tomorrow. You do not want to use all of your energy. Like, for example, when you're looking here, if I'm trying to buy more stamina, I can still purchase stamina for 50 gems because I didn't use my energy refill for the day already. I'm saving it for the end of the day, which is 2 AM, which is terrible. I hate European summertime for this reason only for this reason. Summertime is better. You want to purchase your stamina before the change of server day. Then you have like up to 100 still stacked up. You purchase like stamina once or twice. Then you have like 300 stamina. You also want to purchase the Festival Floret bonus and delivery pack for $9.99. Best deal in the game. Second best deal in the game after the gem subscription. And you're doing that doesn't really matter, but I'm also doing it very likely before the change of server day. And then the server day changes and the festival is starting, and then you start raiding levels. Or playing levels if you have to for a quest. And that's how you unlock Epic basically. You also want to have 15 arena tokens because quest number 4 is play 15 arena battles. Alright, that's it. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. It was a lot of fun hanging out for me. Thanks everyone for leaving some positive comments and for narco pitching. And I'm gonna add the timestamps now so you guys can very easily navigate to the spot in the video that you want to see. Obviously we did a very long preview for Buzzy Klonkson. Very cool unit. Like I said, short version. It's super exciting, it's super fun. The coolest thing about it, or one of the coolest things, is it can basically reset its active ability. You can use this active ability several times. The Rocket Barrage. And the reason why you want to get this unit 100% is looter. You want to have a looter basically. Alright, that's it for today. My headset is cutting out. It's saying battery low. So I see you guys on the next stream. If you didn't yet, make sure to subscribe to this channel because there's going to be more Rivengard content somewhere down the line. If you want to do me a favor, there's a friend code in the description down there. If you enter the friend code, I get some gems, so you're supporting basically my account, my work, my channel, and I also get to have a really good time. Alright, that's it for today. See you guys very soon. Happy dragon hunting is what I always say to the guys in my guild. Bye bye.